Hello and good evening to DeFIChain Fireside Chat, the 5th episode in 2021. Welcome everybody. I'm really stoked tonight. We have an awesome guest. It's a little bit a different format tonight. DC is busy, so I'm all on my own. Really exciting, but I brought an amazing guest. And funny enough, it's somebody actually coming from the Tyrol, from more or less the same area where I was born. I've never met this dude while I was in Austria. I just connected recently with him over internet. He's a YouTuber. He's a very successful crypto entrepreneur, a DeFiChain warrior. Welcome, Manu. Manu is in the house. How are you, my friend?
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for having me.
Cool.
I'm good, thanks.
So awesome. Yeah, like I just said, hey, we've never met before. That's not true. We met once about last week when we did like the tech check for the Fireside Chat to make sure that you are in the right frame and the picture's working very well. You come from more or less the same area where I come from, right? Not so far away. How far is Münster from Innsbruck?
It's around 30 kilometers, something like that. Yeah, but I grew up in Schwaz. I don't know if you know that.
I know Schwaz. I had friends in Schwaz when I was living there. Yes, absolutely. Cool. Hey, Manu, we've got a lot of exciting topics. So you are quite a while in crypto already. You are a long time in DeFiChain already. You are a digital nomad. You have exciting stories to tell us about when you were working for securities company and for the Austrian army in foreign countries, far away. You're kind of a little crypto Rambo, what I figured out. Hey, let's let's start from the very beginning. Tell us maybe a little bit, or especially the audience out there, where do you come from? How did you get into crypto, that we understand your background a little bit better?
Yeah, sure. I'm Manu. I'm coming from Tyrol, from Austria, and I'm in crypto since around 2016, something like that. So I tried out a lot of things before to get like an online business started, but at the end I'm stuck with crypto since 2016 then. And made some good decisions, made some bad decisions, but I never like leaving the market. I'm always in the market, and and it plays out really well for me. It's just amazing to be in the market. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, who told you about crypto? How did you learn about crypto? So for me, this is a story everybody knows. For me, it was Julian who walked up to me one day and said, "Hey, dude, do you know about Bitcoin?" So how was this for you? How did you learn about it?
Yeah, for me, it's like I want to start like an online business, and I wrote a list of potential businesses, and at the very end, there is like cryptocurrencies. So, and that's super bad. It's not standing on the first line. But when I went through all the list and like try everything out, and then I come into crypto, and I watched, I think, a YouTube video from Julian gets me interested in the topic itself. And as many people out there, like especially in the German market, a lot of people jump into crypto because of Julian's educational videos on YouTube. So that was amazing. And then I got into crypto and gamble a lot at the beginning, fall for a lot of scams in 2017.
I think we all did, right?
Part of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's part. That's totally part of the game. So I remember I throw at one company like 2.8 Bitcoin, like a scam company, and every year it's hurting more and more when the Bitcoin price is like increasing. It's crazy.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Do you remember the project? I mean, we all have these amazing projects. For me, it was Lithium X, and Lithium X was shielded by McAfee at that time. It never took off. Yeah. What was your worst project you invested in at that time? Do you remember?
Oh my God, there are so many. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't remember. I know one project. It comes out. It's like called Homeblock coin. It's like a clone of BitConnect. Some people knowing BitConnect, you know?
BitConnect.
Yeah, crazy. And
Awesome.
yeah, there are a lot of platforms coming out at this. Like BitConnect is going to crap, and a lot of platforms coming out and want to do the same. And everybody is hunting for the new BitConnect and making a lot of gains. And so I myself and my friends, some friends of mine, jump into like Homeblock coin, and
Homeblock.
this was yeah, the name
Sounds really
is crazy.
promising to me.
But I throw yeah, not really. But I throw like 500 euros in, and I get with 5,000 out. So that was not the baddest coin, I think.
No, I would say it was
So,
a 10x
but
profit. Yeah, I wouldn't complain about that. That's all right.
yeah, but this was like an 8 hour. I be 8 hours in this coin, and then I go out.
Oh, that's
So
right. See,
that's not
I
bad.
had a lot of projects where I threw 5,000 in, I got out with 500 after a couple of hours.
Yeah. This projects I joined as well.
Cool.
But
Cool.
okay,
I think
that's normal.
we all have our battle scars, right? From the first time. And it's so funny when people get into crypto.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these people, what I've seen, they for some time being they behave and then they get cocky and then think money is made so easy and they jump in these projects, right? I have a lot of friends who get into crypto and then they don't want to listen to me anymore, and I say, hey, dude, it's your money, do whatever you want. And then it's always the hunt for the next shitcoin. I think that's part of the game. We all have to go through these phases, right?
Yeah, that's true. Totally. You see it right now in the market. It's totally crazy. So many Telegram groups, so many new YouTubers are shilling a lot of new coins, and yeah,
Cool.
it's all about getting rich quick.
Okay,
For
you
the new
mentioned
people, I
YouTube.
think.
We have a lot to talk about YouTube, but let us maybe go a little bit back in time, because I teasered that out there and I found the story super interesting and exciting. So we said Manu, the DeFiChain warrior. Tell us a little bit, if you want to talk about it. I leave that really to you. What's the story
Yeah,
about
sure.
the DeFiChain warrior? So where, how did we come up with that title? What's the background? I found the story really interesting.
Yeah, because I am for a long time, like I wasn't like not a warrior, it's like I was a soldier.
Okay.
I was a soldier in the Austrian military. It's like around 5 years of my life, I traveled like all around the world and joined missions, part-wise in with the Austrian military and part-wise with some other companies, can say that. But yeah, I've seen a lot of the world, like the worst parts of the world, and have a lot of experience in that field. And yeah, then you say like, okay, we do like the DeFi chain warrior stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's all
exactly.
about, because I was a soldier, but
Okay.
I've done a lot of jobs in my life. I learned at the beginning. I learned like I'm a salesman, and then I was like a soldier. Then I learned a second job, like a mechanic, and then a mechanic electrician on site. So I have like 4 jobs in the last, I don't know, 20 years, something like that. And the last 5 years, I'm focusing on doing my own stuff, getting my own business running. This was a hard time for me. It's like the first 3.5 years, nothing worked out, really nothing. I tried everything. Just crypto worked out, nothing
Okay.
else.
And that's why you got stuck in, and that's why you got
Uh,
stuck in crypto, because you sucked at everything else. So you said, okay, let's do that. That works.
Hey, I don't suck at everything else, but most of the things I suck. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, sorry, didn't want to be
But
mean. Yeah, okay.
no problem, no problem. Yeah, but I find a business model I get stuck to as well. This is like Kindle Direct Publishing, which is like my main business.
Tell me about that. You
It's not.
mentioned it this last time. It doesn't really ring a bell. What are you doing there? It has something to do with Kindle and books and stuff. But how does this work?
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you last time
yeah,
already.
it's it's pretty easy business model when you ask me. It's like you publishing books on the Amazon platform. in a program what's called like Kindle Direct Publishing. It's normally like for authors who want to publish their books and don't want to search for like a big publishing company to do that. They just go to Kindle Direct Publishing, make an account, and then they can publish their book. And that's what I'm doing. Like as a business model, I find a good niche, and then I get a ghostwriter, he writing the book. I get the cover designer, he making the cover design. I pay for everything, I get everything, and then I publish it, and then I market it. That's it.
So these are your books at the end. So you're not bringing somebody else's book online. It's your book at the end.
I hold the license. I hold everything. It's like I give Amazon the permission to sell the books for me, and then I get the cut. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
cool.
it.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Good.
We have to talk. I want to write a book about my life story sooner or later. But I'm not
good. I can assist you in that. No problem.
I'm not good in writing, I tell you that. Cool. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I never met somebody who did this. Hey, good. But so this is your main bread, or this is your bread and butter business in some way. But let us talk a little bit. You run a YouTube channel, right? And it's growing really nicely. So actually, that's how I found you. I was searching who is doing stuff about DeFiChain. And then I found a couple of content creators that I'm in touch with, and you were one of those. And then I reached out to you. How does this YouTube channel play together with your business idea? And when did you start it? And tell us a little bit, how was it to create a channel? Because I find it really difficult to grow a channel. So take us a little bit back in time. How did that start?
It is pretty easy right now when you have like the right topics, but my YouTube channel exists for years now. And at the beginning, I talk, I don't know what to talk about. And then
so what did you talk about at the beginning? Was it always crypto? Or?
I started with crypto. I talked a lot about 10x at the beginning and in crypto in general, and came up with like a strategy I'm doing like for the last years. It's like the ABLE strategy. It's like the evidence-based emotionalist strategy, which I do a video in 2019. The prices were like Bitcoin was like 3,500. Cardano was like at 4 cents. And then I told the people, like in my strategy, I buy now, something like that. And it not got a lot of attention because 2019, nobody gives a shit about crypto. It's all in the deep reds with the numbers. So, and it's never took up really. Really, I get a lot of attention when I talk about DeFiChain and like some strategies I want to do and I'm planning to do in the future with the chain. And then a lot of people are joining. Like the last year, it's crazy that the channel is growing massively. But this is because of the attention the whole crypto market have right now, right? So, and especially DeFiChain as well. And DeFiChain videos are going through the roof every time. So cool. It's pretty good because the German market is really interested in it. The hard part will be like to get more internationally, like but at that point I want to do like a new YouTube channel, and there we will speak all about like decentralized like the stocks and DeFi in general. DeFiChain will have like a big part of it because I think it's like a really amazing project, really amazing. You can compare it with like Mirror or Synthetics, but I think DeFiChain have a lot of good advantage when you compare these products, these chains. So pretty amazing.
I watched. I mean, I'm watching every video that you publish now since we met, but I went back in time a little bit. No, it's interesting, to follow the people I met in person. I think that's so much more fun. Like, I really enjoy your videos. So you focus also a lot on cake, right? So cake as a product in some way. And then, but I know you're also in different projects, right? Like you mentioned already, and you compare the projects and you bring new strategies, how you can combine these projects. What was the, I mean, you rolled out the red carpet for DeFiChain here already, but what was what really triggered you to get into DeFiChain? There are so many good projects out there, right? It's not, I mean, yes,
Yeah.
Road to 50 and DeFiChain, and I love it, and I'm all in, right?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but what was the point for you that you said that's better than others?
Yeah, I got into DeFiChain like in the beginning. This was more like what I want to say, like a fun investment, you know. So I see like Julian coming up with a new idea, a new blockchain stuff, and I say, okay, I invested. I'm a little bit of conservative investor, so I have like my plan. Everything is like in my long-term holdings. I'm not switching too much funds around, especially when it's like for my hodl portfolio. But yeah, just for fun, I throw like, I don't know, 250 euros in, just to see. Like when I think back, I have to be throwing more in, but it's always like that.
Yeah, always.
But this grows like to above 6K. So and then it was pretty good, and then I have pretty late, like a close look at the project itself. So, but the DeFiChain, I looked at DeFiChain. I see that's amazing what they're planning, what they want to do, and then really I got more away from this conservative investment strategy, and looking more into projects who are like similar, like DeFiChain they want to accomplish, because I want to like having a hedge against crypto. That sounds a little bit bad, but it is like that.
Explain that. Sounds interesting. I think I know what you mean, but tell the audience out there, what's your thought process here?
Yeah, you have like these cycles, and I'm planning with these cycles like the last since I'm in crypto since 2017, where I make my plan, and I know I have to buy 2018 or 2019, halving 2020 and 21. We see like the rocket take off, something like that, and then I'm planning in the next cycles as well. So I know maybe in the near future we will see like a crash in crypto, and I want to have a hedge against crypto without leaving crypto, you know. So especially for me as a digital nomad, I don't want to transfer funds to a bank. I don't trust the bank really so much. That's why I'm in crypto. So, and with the new stock tokens, and we have like this hedge against like the massive volatility we will see like in a bear market. So, and we get incentivized with these huge rewards at the beginning, and also like when we see like Mirror, they getting around 30 to 40% on the stock liquidity pairs. It's also amazing when you ask me. That's pretty good. When this stays like in the bear market, when we earn money in the bear market without leaving crypto, that would be amazing. And then we have like more money to make a rebuy in maybe 2023. So that's my original plan. So something like that.
Sounds like a good plan. I always call DeFiChain like my little parachute, right? Even if the market goes down, it stops or it slows down your fall because you still earn, right? Even if the market goes down. My preferred market is sideways because I can accumulate DFI. That works really well. Okay, I understand your strategy. Cool strategy. I can follow.
But when you have to think about what's going all around the world right now, it's like the money printing is never stopping. It's like everything is like here lockdown. The economy is like in pause right now. Nothing, really work. And you have to think also like what is the worst case scenario? Like when we have like maybe like a more inflation of the currencies globally, what will happen? So this can be like a hedge, and that's also what I like. We have like gold and silver as well on the DeFiChain. That's amazing. So you can go into precious metals when something happens.
Agree.
So that's cool as well. So a lot of possibilities.
Cool. Hey, you mentioned you're a digital nomad, right? We haven't talked in
Yeah.
detail yet. So how did this happen? When did you decide I've got enough from Austria? Tyrolians normally don't leave their country. So you and me and Julian, I think we're the only three who
Really.
ever left, right? So we are not typical Tyrolians, because for you guys out there, Tyrol in the middle of the Alps, a narrow valley, people normally they don't want to leave, right? So we all left. So why did you leave? You said you saw a lot when you were with the army and with some other security teams around the world, but you've seen the worst parts. So what made you leave? Why did you say, okay, enough from Austria and I want to live somewhere else? What's the idea behind that?
Yeah, especially it's like I want to have like more freedom for me and like my family. I have like I make plans. I'm a plan maker. So and my plans are going far, like in the future, like for 5, 10 years, 15 years. So for me, it was like first like starting a business, and when you start a business, you have to think about taxes a lot. So and when you want to grow a business, this is also like the important part. So because this is like you can't grow really fast when you have like a huge tax rate you have to pay. So for me, it's like, okay, I have to start a business, and then the next part will be like leaving the country to make it more tax optimized, something like that, so grow faster. So and like my long-term plan, and then there are a lot of steps are coming in between. My long-term plan to build like a foundation. It's called Stiftung in German, in Liechtenstein, getting all the things I have, like real estate, crypto, stocks and stuff, everything into this foundation, and then I come back to Austria, and the foundation can pay me the money without I have to worry about being taxed in Austria. That's like all the rich people, the really rich people doing it, and this is like for me the same. So I want to grow as fast as possible in the next years, and crypto is like really like the rocket ship I'm riding on, because crypto is again is like the best market in the world right now. Like when you want to have like
For
good
crazy
gains.
gains, there's nothing else than crypto for these crazy
True.
games, right? Yeah.
True, and that's why I have to think about to optimize everything. So it's not really that I want to travel. I want to travel and see the world, but I'm doing it mostly to grow faster, and
Okay.
that's the point, I think.
So where's your journey then taking you to? So now you're on vacation in good old Austria, but what's the plan? What's the plan? Where do you go next? Or where do you want to be, let's say, in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years? Did you figure that out already for you, or you just go with the flow and say, next 3 months I want to be in, I don't know, in Saudi Arabia, and then I'm gonna go to Yemen or whatever?
Yeah, I have a plan on that. It's like I'm calculating like the next 5 years. I think I could be finished when we see like the top of the next cycle, like in 2025, 2026. I calculate on that. So the first thing would be like diversify more, finding new good projects, staying still with most of the capital in crypto. Because I think like the bear market is not over yet, and then when it's over yet, then I will switch like to a lot of projects in like stock pairs, like DeFIChain, maybe Mirror, or the Terra blockchain is really interesting as well, and also like dragging money out and investing maybe in real estate or in stocks and something like that. And next year, I want to go to Dubai for at least a year. Built a company there and grew up like a new brand where I assist digital nomads in the DeFi space, something like that. That would be my goal, and as well like an English YouTube channel, a new one where I speak about DeFi in general. and helping the people to, especially digital nomads, where we don't have to focus a lot about like the text kind of things, more about how to do it, not to worry about the tax so much. So
Okay, so
you have to pay your taxes
this is
at
this.
this point. So
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We have to sometimes, right?
for the next year.
So this is so we had the DeFIChain warrior, and this is now the crypto, no, the digital nomad cryptopreneur. That's the is a tongue twister.
Nomad Cryptopreneur.
Nomad cryptopreneur.
Maybe the name is not final. We will see.
It's a
Yeah,
tongue
we will
twister, that's
see
for
that.
sure. Hey, Manu, and this is so you want to offer services to digital nomads at the end of the day. So your target group are digital nomads.
Yeah, digital nomads, and entrepreneurs as well.
Okay.
I was in Bali for the last 6 months, and I speak with a lot of digital nomads there, but I was super surprised. Just a little people are invested into cryptocurrencies.
Really?
Super little people.
I would have expected the complete opposite.
I'm wondering.
Yeah. Crazy.
I'm shocked, and I have a lot of good friends, like Kathy and Johnny. Hello, when you're watching. I meet them in Mexico, and I told them how to invest into like cryptocurrencies, and they are also like in DeFIChain right now. I tell everybody to join DeFIChain. Yeah, and promote offline. I do some meetings here in Tyrol as well, like 2 meetings already. Yeah, and explaining the people how to do it, and they're pretty hyped right now.
Cool. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, I'm really surprised that you said that the digital nomads are not so much in crypto. I would have assumed complete the opposite, because it's like kind of decentralized, right? You don't need a bank local. You have you carry your money on your stick or wherever. So why do you think digital nomads didn't jump on the train much more? Because you've been surprised as well, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of digital nomads are, it's bad to say, but a lot of digital nomads are like entrepreneurs, not entrepreneurs, you know? So they want to be an entrepreneur. So, and they have like $5,000 in their bank account, book a flight to Bali, and then they're starting their life coach business or something like that. So they are not really thinking so far in the future. So they don't make a really plan. They just have some money, go out, and then they want to life coach somebody else. So makes, in my opinion, no sense, but okay. Everybody can do what they want. And they're focusing on the wrong things. They are running behind the money. So they're running for the money, you know. So it's all about money. How do I get clients? How I do that? They don't have they don't thought about other possibilities.
Okay.
So in crypto in general, at the beginning, it can be super confusing and super hard to learn, and what I should do, how I do it, and they're focusing more on to get something running, and the people are already have like a business. I speak with a lot people. I go to a lot of meetups. They are they heard about it, but they invest in stocks, so and not in cryptocurrencies. But crypto makes so much sense when you are a digital nomad. You don't need a bank anymore. You have everything with you, everything like in the blockchain, and there are super services out there. You can pay your bills with cryptos, like a bill payment services, and crypto cards and crypto-friendly banks, and so fintech banks. Amazing environment. It's growing massively, so you don't need really a bank. So you can be still right now full in crypto. So, and this works perfectly. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
It looks like it would come together perfectly. Hey, you're the first digital crypto nomad that I met. You know, I don't know. I'm quite settled down, right? I'm not so.
There are some out there, not the only one.
Tell me. do you have a couple of good recommendations where you think that would be really helpful for people I think crypto.com as a credit card, a lot of people have them on the radar, right? But are there other companies out there where you would say, we can link your ref link down in the description? No, I mean, are there some services that are really, that maybe people oversee, that you found super helpful living that kind of lifestyle, or even have a normal lifestyle?
Yeah, what I can say is like super cool stuff is like Swissborg. And Swissborg, it's amazing. They have like an app, and you can get like you can lend out your cryptos and get some little bit of yield. But what they doing best, it's their structure with the banking system. It's amazing because I think everybody knows TransferWise, or Wise, what they call it now. And it's like a fintech bank. And it's super fast and super efficient. And what they do, like Swissborg, they link up from Malta, like bank accounts from Malta, virtual bank accounts, with TransferWise. So when I want to sell my crypto, I send it to Swissborg, which is just like an app exchange, something like that. And then I can drag down the money instantly into my Wise account. So buying and selling crypto takes me maybe 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, I'm out of the market and I'm entering the market. And it's really good. And you just have your Wise card and just spend your crypto gains.
So Wise also has a card. Wise is then a crypto card,
No.
or is Wise a normal ATM credit card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bank. It's a bank. Okay. But normally, like Wise is not seeing it when you exiting the market with profit, and you drag it down to your Wise account. And when the transaction is coming from an exchange, they will block it.
Right.
Because
they everybody had this problem. Where's this money coming from? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But with Swissborg, it's like that. They're creating an account with your name on it. Okay. So you send just your money from account from your name to the Wise account with your name. Okay. So no questions asked. So it's just a normal bank transaction.
Okay.
Wise not knowing that it's coming from an exchange, Yeah. So keep that secret, please.
Let me tell you a funny story about Swissborg. They did an ICO in 2018, right?
I've been in the Swiss.
I've been. It was such a shit show. The price crashed. I bought it. I sold it with a loss. I should have kept it. I should have hodled through. This was one of the positions I lost money on. I should have kept it because they made a big return over the last year, right? So bad timing, absolutely bad timing from my side. It's a Swiss team, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Another tip.
Yeah, true. But the banking system is in Estonia. Sorry.
Okay. Another tip. So we've got TransferWise with Swissborg as a good way to get out of the market.
Yeah.
Something else?
Depends on the direction what you want to do. That's the
so
question.
Which bank account are you using? Are you using only TransferWise, or you use other banking systems?
Yeah,
I think it's not the Tyrolean Sparkasse or something like this, most likely.
No, not really anymore. No, I use like Swissborg as a fiat on and off ramp, and I use Wise for getting the money and get the money in other bank accounts. And from Wise, then there's no problems anymore. You can just drag the money where you want. So that's pretty amazing. I would consider like doing it not with high amounts, like under 10K. Then there is, I think, no problem. And I would cash out like $1 million or so into your Wise account, and then it will definitely, they ask.
Somebody's gonna ask where's the money from. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to exchanges, I'm not using much. I'm using Binance, Bittrex, and KuCoin. KuCoin is pretty good. A good on-ramp for like the Terra ecosystem and DeFiChain as well. So works pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think KuCoin is one of my favorite exchanges. It's like and DFI is listed there. We have to support them, right? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Not so much headache. So KuCoin, thanks for your support out there. Hey Manu, you said you're doing like kind of offline seminars as well in Tyrol. When do you find what's your opinion? I have the feeling I live in a crypto bubble. So I always think everybody knows about crypto. And then recently I had this experience. We had friends over for dinner and I started talking about what do you do mostly. And I say most of my time is spent for DeFiChain. I said, what's DeFiChain? And I figured out they've got no clue. And they're really smart people. They're intelligent. I don't want to say that I just met them downstairs on the street, sweeping the street. They're really clever people. They hold management positions. And then I figured out they don't even know about Bitcoin really. So we spent the whole evening explaining what is Bitcoin. And it kind of grounded me because I thought, if these people don't know about Bitcoin, there must be so many who've got actually no clue. That's why I say I live in this crypto bubble. You know crypto, Julia knows crypto, my wife, everybody knows crypto. Now you go out and educate, right? What's your feeling? Is there mass adoption there already? Does everybody know? What's your feeling? Or is it still a good secret?
It's super hard, I can tell.
Hard in what way?
It's really hard. To explain everything. It's like when I explain DeFiChain, I keep it really simple. It's like when I explain the people with the new stocks which are coming on the chain, and it's like at first, what chain? What is this? Like blockchain?
Exactly.
Okay, then you
they
have
don't
to go
even
back.
know what a blockchain is.
Explain
right?
the blockchain, and when you start at the beginning and you explain how a blockchain works. At this point, you are not at the stock point, but at this point, people are like this. Where I can get my money now, something like that.
This means also you would agree to that what I said, that not many people know about blockchain yet, or do you think everybody's in already?
A little. No. Super little people. I see digital nomads in Bali. Nobody really knows. My friends here, which I told like years before they should invest. Some of them invest. Some of them they say like, I'm an idiot. I will lose all my money, and and still they don't know really. So some invest, they just leave it, but they are not interested in learning how it really works. So I think in the future, it will be the part of us who are understanding the technology, who are in every day and learning and improving and teaching. And it's on us to build like an infrastructure and like an environment they can join without knowing how it works. So that would be like the big part in the next years to develop like mass adoption. So because when you have like the DeFiChain app, for me it's like super simple. It's like a wallet, easy to use. But for other people, it's like super confusing with this long address and what I have to swap there and fees here and UTX there. It's crazy. And that will be the main part, because you have like now the opportunity to invest in decentralized stocks, but the user interface, it's like for crypto people. So you need like Trade Republic or something like this super simple stuff. They don't know they buy crypto stocks. They just know they buy now one Apple share or a Tesla share or something like that. And that's for the most people, that's all they want to know. They don't want to know how it functions or how it works. They just know, okay, I buy now a Tesla share.
Yeah,
and that's
I completely agree, Manu. This is like nobody or most people don't know how the engine in a car works, but they know how to drive it, right? And I've got the feeling we are the mechanics at the moment, so we can even take it apart, so we can fix
Yeah,
our own car, right? Most people they just jump in, turn the key, drive. Even if there's no key sometimes anymore, they only press the button and drive, right? I agree. So simplification is
that's right.
important. I completely agree, and education. So I always that's what we do. Like DeFi News is an educational format, but we also fail
Yeah,
sometimes because actually our format is really made for people in crypto and especially for people who know DeFi chain because nobody else
yeah,
is watching us here. It's DeFi chain community, right? So you focus more on
100%.
people who are not in the community, who are not in crypto yet,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah,
Somebody
sure.
said we
Yeah,
should. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. Especially, I'm doing this for years now. Like everywhere I go, everywhere I've been 2019 the whole year, like in Kosovo, and I doing like 2 big seminars with the soldiers there, and talking about how a blockchain works and why they should invest in crypto and how the cycles work and so on. And this is hard at the beginning, but when you see the person is understanding it, is beginning to understanding it, you see like the fire in his eye. Okay, this is like a big thing. So and that's amazing. So and for me, when it comes to like these offline seminars, I never charge a cent for that. I have to say
What's
that.
your incentive? Why do you do this? Okay, I understand at Cake we have ref links, but ref links are not making you a rich man out there. Why? I find it awesome what you do, right? So I really like to educate people, and I think there's so many fantastic people in this community who really take this approach to teach others how to do it. And it's not
Yeah.
always a monetary incentive to do it. What drives you? Why do you like to do that? You're just a nice guy, or?
Um, yeah, it's like that. I make some good decisions in crypto in the last years, and I'm good. I can say it's like financially, it's play out really well, and I'm seeing I'm escaping like the general system because I want to have more freedom in my life, and I'm seeing a lot of old friends and people in general stuck in their jobs, and especially in this time with all this regulation, all this. Yeah, I don't want to speak about COVID so much, but the people have no choice. They have to do it because they have a lot of borrowed a lot of money from the bank, and they have no choice to say no. And I was in this position as well for many years. So for me, it's like when I see somebody struggling really, and I try to help. In the end, a lot of people are just doing the opposite. I told them, but that's okay. Some people are doing that, especially when 2019 with all these soldiers. I told a lot of people to invest in cryptocurrencies. A lot of people ignoring me or not doing it, but the few people are doing it, this changed their lives completely. So some people are really now can quit their jobs, focusing on that thing they want to do in their life, something they are passionate about, right? So for me, it's like, yeah, I like to teach. I was close to be a teacher in when I was a mechanic, so I like to teach the people.
Funny enough, Manu,
So, yeah.
I come out of a teacher family. My dad was a Hauptschullehrer, so he was like
Oh, really?
he was in how do you translate
Hard job.
Hauptschule in English? I don't know. So
Uh,
he was
no, it's
teaching.
middle school or
Yeah, something there,
something like that.
middle school would be right. So he was a middle school teacher, and I wanted to become a teacher, to be honest. The only reason why I didn't become a teacher, I was greedy. I wanted to make more money, and teachers are not so well paid in Austria. So I wanted to become a lawyer, and then I wanted to become studied management, and
All about the money.
Yeah, it was really, I think it was a decision
Yeah,
about money. Nowadays, I'm happy that I did
yeah,
it, but that's why I like to do stuff where I can help people like you say and explain it to
yeah,
them and give them, show them the way.
yeah,
I really enjoy doing this. There's a lot of
yeah.
satisfaction in,
It's fulfilling, yeah.
yeah.
It's fulfilling when you see like you can trigger like a growth, kind of growth in some person. So and in the end, it's turns out they're making better decisions then, because a lot of people are just making wrong decisions all over again and not realizing
Hmm.
it's the wrong way. But they do it all their
Over
life,
and
just
over
making
and
wrong decisions.
over and
Yeah,
over again.
it's
Yeah.
terrible to see,
Yeah.
really. And I went from this through this process myself. I was I was really a bad student when I was in school. It's super bad, and I switched my head around that, and I I go so much into researching and learning over the last years. And this is like part of me now, and being interested in new things. And when I think back, like 10 years in past, I'm like, yeah, the same person as everybody else, like following the system, just doing, not thinking too much, and enjoying my good night evening beer or something like that with friends. And yeah, I don't yeah, it's totally different person when I think back. It's
Hmm.
crazy.
Cool.
Yeah,
So I like what you do. I think this education story is super, super important.
yeah,
Tell me, what's your suggestion? And I think that's for everybody out there. How can we spread the word? And we are super stuck in the German market, right? So we do this in English now,
we are.
even if we
Yeah,
sound funny, because we try to present a format that is viewable around the globe, right? So bear with our funny
yeah,
accents, that's us Austrians. But how can we manage that? I mean, you're a great ambassador. You go to Dubai soon. Hopefully, you bring some of the crowd over there to our project as well. So how can
yeah,
we
sure.
find more people in other countries? Any idea? Any suggestion?
I don't know. There are a lot of community members already doing making want to make the part of the marketing for DeFIChain as well. Um, I don't know how it will work out. I think there are plans. It's good to have a plan and try it out for sure. What it comes to my part, I want to do like when it comes to the English speaking audience with the new yeah uh, YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Then there we will spread the word for sure. As I told you, I'm like a huge fan of DeFiChain, and it's amazing to be part of it. And I will talk in the on the new channel as well massively. And I have I have to think about really pushing the English content out there in the next year for sure.
Okay,
So that would be my part.
cool.
And like when it comes to offline, I will for sure talk about crypto all day. It's like yeah, it's like my bread and
Your
butter.
your bread
You
and
know,
butter business.
yeah,
Cool. How do you see the market at the moment? Let's talk a little bit, maybe not so much about prices. I mean, we have a big target, right? So we said road to 50. That's our big
yeah,
moonshot goal at the moment, and we said,
yeah,
okay, that might not be achievable tomorrow, but in the long run, at maybe end of the cycle, it's possible if we catch up with Loot, with Terra, right? They've got about same market cap. How do you see the
yeah,
market as a whole? You spoke about cycles, so you believe in a cycle
yeah,
theory. What's your
yeah.
take on it? Where are we now? I know it's a tricky question, but how do you feel? Are you very confident at the moment? Are you a little bit scared because prices are not so going where we want it, like
Yeah.
Bitcoin? Or how do you feel at the moment?
Right now, normally like I have my plan. Like my plan, like my calculation is like a Bitcoin price of 160,
Okay.
$180,000, something like that. But what I think, I'm super chilled right now because Fort Canning is here, right? So when it not
Paid advertising. People gonna say I told you to say that. We did not. No,
no,
guys,
no,
we didn't plan on that. This
no.
is this is.
This important is important part.
Yeah.
we have other possibilities as well, but when the crypto market is general not working as planned right now, we can switch into like the stock pairs. So there we can like save up our value. What I believe, it's like we might see a little bit more downside and then continuous upside, and the cycle will be more dragged out, not so quick as it is like in 2017. Maybe we'll see the top somewhere around mid of 2022. I can see that, but this would be great for us. Hey, it's more time to do some
I
liquidity mining
agree. I
on the
agree.
DeFi
I
chain,
agree. I
right?
like that. I
So
like that. I like this lengthening cycle theory a lot because it gives us
that's
time
amazing.
to accumulate and mine
Time
and
is
yeah.
time is everything.
How there's a
That's right.
there's a guy that I don't know. Do you know this English YouTuber? His name is Ben Cohen. He's like kind of more the
Bank on, yeah.
driven guy. He always says time's on our side. That's what he
Oh
always.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I know it. I know him. I know him. Yeah, yeah. I
The bold
subscribe. I'm
guy,
a
empty
subscriber to.
apartment, sits there, shitty microphone,
Yeah,
shitty camera, and always
absolutely.
data. Time's on our
But it's a
side.
good analysis, I think. Not bad. So he's watching everything like for like a bigger picture. So, and that's good because a lot of people are super close to the charts, like in the 1 minute charts trading. So and losing their money. So, and he's like standing back and yeah, taking more rational approach. That's good, I think.
Hey, that you're gonna move to Dubai. You know, there are some famous YouTubers in Dubai. Dubai is quite a crypto hub at the moment.
I
A
know.
lot of people are
I know.
there.
I will not join up with them. I will be not this kind
You,
of YouTuber.
you know who
You
you know
know?
who I'm talking about. I don't want to say any names. I just say,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right. No, we
yeah.
don't talk about the names here.
No, we don't do this. Okay.
Everybody knows who.
But talking about YouTubers, I find it always interesting. So we spoke about Ben Cohen, who's got like a little bit more the bigger picture, like on a
Yeah.
macro side. Who else would you recommend? Who else do you watch besides me and DC and Julian Hosp? Who are your favorite crypto channels
That's
out there?
that's a good question. I don't have so much.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben Cohen, I watch, yeah, but not so often. I have to say I watch you guys every time for sure,
Good man.
and I watch all the new YouTubers are coming out right now. So like Kevin, you know Kevin already.
Kevin
It's
Söll, awesome,
he making
awesome.
good content. Yeah, good content, and yeah, Baldassar as well. It's like where I'm with some of his approach. I not really agree, but he's making great content as well, and he's super active in the community. It's really good, and yeah, there are a lot of others as well. I have to look at in the list. I make a list of the YouTubers, but it's all about who are staying, not leaving, because a lot of people are in for the short term and then never doing YouTube again. So we will see a lot of people are gaining like these 1,000
It's
subscribers are
crazy at the
super hard
moment.
to get
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Are getting like this 1,000 subscribers and can doing the ad stuff. For me, it was like super hard, and yeah, and
But
we will see who lasts longer,
exactly, but I
who will
think
stay.
I think also Manu, the German market is a difficult market in general. I see the international YouTubers growing much faster because they have a larger audience. I think it helps them as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
And I'm not talking about the super huge ones. And it is crazy. I follow a couple of them like long time ago, and they've been exploding recently. Like they gain like 100,000 followers in a month. It's absolutely
yeah,
insane out there. It doesn't say that the content is good, but the way how they
yeah.
grow is awesome. And I really appreciate their work because it's
A lot
hard.
of
It's hard
clickbait.
to grow, right? Yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah, it's hard. I do some clickbait as well. I have to say that, but it's okay. It's just spreading more attention
It's
to
part
the
of the
project,
game. It
so
has to
that's
be.
okay.
It's
Yeah, that's true.
we
Yeah,
we tested it, and funny thumbnails help already. And at the end of the day, it's about attracting new people, right? And with a
Yeah.
boring face and boring title, you're not getting the people in. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, new channel coming. You're going to
Yeah,
move
that's
to a
true.
new city. You're going to start kind of a new business. So, you have a lot
Yeah.
of stuff lined up for 2022.
Yeah, it's just not just like that. This is like the things I want to do, but I have a lot of things I have to do as well. So it's not just a normal YouTube. I have some collaboration with like other publisher companies. So we want to do this as well. We want to doing a big publishing company. It's called Verlag in German. And we want to doing specific niches, something like that, and this will a lot of attention, a lot of money to throw in there to make this as well. So next year I want to build like 2 companies and something like that to grow even faster.
What about crypto
So, yeah.
books that you do publishing? Have you ever thought about writing a book about crypto?
I could, but it's like I'm good in cryptography. I think I learned a lot. I read a lot of books in the last years, but I don't know if I can, deliver a good quality book where the people are really, satisfied with. I think I will leave this part to Julian. He's doing amazing job on that. I wrote every book he's published. He's pretty amazing. So that's okay. Maybe in the future, yeah.
Cool.
Maybe.
Cool. So I haven't asked you yet. Maybe you don't want to answer. So what are the books about that you're writing then?
It's all about nudity and nudity, something like that.
So these are novels, or is this fiction or non-fiction or science fiction?
No. It's all about like problem solver books.
Okay,
like
cool.
that. Like,
Yeah, because I thought it's maybe like or love novels and stuff and telenovela kind of thing. Okay.
You can do that as well. It's like you can do that as well, but this is a total other approach to market such a book. Okay. So when you're writing like a fantasy book, it's like you are working with a lot of email lists and stuff. And when you're doing like psychological topics, something like that, you can market it totally with Amazon advertising. So that's a totally different part of the game. It's crazy, but everything is working. So it's pretty good.
Cool. Awesome.
Making money.
People are asking, let me have a look. Let me have a quick look in the chat. So beside people say you're a great value for the community and stuff like this. Somebody says where can they find you? We're gonna put your YouTube link in the description down below. But they find you under Manu House.
Manu House, that's
Manu
right.
House, Manu House.
On Facebook as well. You can just text me.
Okay. You on Twitter?
I speak a lot with my community.
Okay, you on Twitter?
I'm doing a Twitter account, as well, but not so active. But I will probably be more active in the future.
You've got Telegram groups that you run?
Yeah. It's on the it's under the YouTube channel.
Okay.
So people can join. We can talk in English as well, so it's no problem.
Awesome. Okay, so Twitter, Telegram. We're gonna link up your YouTube account, the old and the new one, if the new one is there already. Otherwise, the old one. Follow Manu. Really great content. If you like DeFIChain, you're gonna like his channel as well. He's got also a couple of other really cool plays out there with stablecoin, liquidity mining, and all that stuff. So I learned a couple of new things.
Good strategies, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I really liked it. Hey, what are you the most excited? Maybe as a last question. And in our DeFIChain game now. So you said it's stock token. Do you have a strategy already? I think a lot of people think about how do they gonna play that right. What's your strategy?
I communicate. I said it in the last videos a lot. I'm just thinking about how my approach will be in the end, but I think I will put everything like in a vault and get like the DUST out and jump into like the liquidity mining of a stock pair. And I'm targeting like the most volatile stock pair we have, because there are the most rewards to make. I think, I don't know, I think it will be like the DeFi USD pool. So I switch more to the second volatile pool, because I think this pool will be super big, the
That's
DeFi
right.
USD pool,
That's right.
and
It's
the
gonna be
rewards will getting down quick, I think.
yeah.
And with the others, it might be play out better. And what I want to do is like pay back the loan or get more loan when the scenarios are happening. When we're going down, we'll pay back the loan, so I'm in the safe. And when the market is like pumping, most of my collateral will be DeFi, because I see still with all this DeFi locked away a good potential to have a huge increase in price. So, and then when I get more, I will get more, and in the end I will pay back the loan, but not. So I will play it from the Bitcoin side. So when Bitcoin approaching higher levels, I think the whole market is like healthy and safe. And when we hit like 100K and beyond, maybe I feeling comfortable to get more loan out. At the end, when we're hitting like above 100K, I will get rid of the loan step by step even more.
Okay.
And in the end, I will switch everything into the normal stock liquidity pair when the market is like the end or ending or bear market or something like that. And then use the cash flow for other interesting projects or projects in the real world, something like that. But I will stay in
projects in the real world. This is the real world now. This is the real world now.
Yeah, I will stay in DeFiChain with a lot of the capital. So the plan will be like 1 million. We will see how it plays out.
Cool.
So
we are going to watch you on your channel, how you progress, and I would be more than happy if you, after a certain time, I mean, it's only our 5th Fireside chat, but we have to do a follow-up with all the people who've been there. I think it's going to be super interesting to see what happened over, let's say, maybe what happened over a year. How did the plans play out? How did the strategies change?
Yeah,
that's going to be super interesting. Hey, Absolutely. Manu.
Yeah, it was super interesting. Yeah,
super awesome. Amazing. That you've been here tonight. Thanks a lot. It was pleasure. It was really pleasure to have a Tyrolean dude on the show that I kind of just made a new friend. I feel I'm super happy that I met. Thanks for your time and for for your support. Hopefully I'm gonna come to Dubai sooner or later if this whole travel chaos is getting better. Also from Singapore is still a bit tricky. Dubai is on my list. Then you can show me the city, then we gonna paint the town red there. Hey, absolutely fantastic. Right. Thanks for coming in and for all your support. And for everybody out there who was watching, I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you got some value out of it. Really follow Manu in his YouTube channel, on social media. I think you've seen he's got a lot of knowledge to share, and he's a fun guy. He's not taking himself too serious. It's always nice to see. Crypto is fun, Manu, right? We have to enjoy life.
That's it.
That's so important.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Totally.
With that said, thanks for joining tonight, and have a great evening.
Bye, guys.
Thank you very much, and bye-bye.